Okay, so this morning we got the walk around video of the 1957 Corvette RestoMod. We just finished the drive along. So the body lines on the single headlight C1 to me is by far my favorite. This particular one, very well finished. Nice gaps all the way around. And the color is just stunning. Make sure this is close. So there's only a couple of blemishes that I noticed in this car before, which is this small crack on the paint on the passenger side top fender, and then a very unfortunate boo-boo from the previous owner there, right under the cowl. Aside from that, there no other blemishes, but we'll go through the car. Glass is perfect shape, no chips or scratches. It's a very nice top, which is usually in its down position. But we keep it up just for the drive, and we'll take it down here shortly, so you guys can see. This is a small chip right there. The gas cap door. They're small enough that it's the first time I actually noticed them doing this walk around. So before we get the interior done and running, let's look at the trunk. So it definitely has small, very useful space to keep your cleaning supplies and maybe a bag or two for a small trip. So you turn the key on, you get the center warning light, which turns off as soon as the car is running. Of course, the beauty of a RestoMod is that it's a turnkey, drivable car. Makes it very useful, and certainly, as hopefully you guys can appreciate on the driving video, a very comfortable drive and very sport-like drive. All the gauges properly work. is your tachometer. The clock actually does not, but oil pressure, battery amps, temperature gauge, which is just below the middle. We just drove it, and then the fuel gauge do work. The very cool thing about this build, which it was definitely a no expense spare build, it's got the AC system right below the original dash, but it's fitted with the original cluster and buttons and knobs, which makes it very attractive. In fact, from this angle it's a bit hard to see, but it's certainly there, which is just a really good design to it. Speedometer does work, and those are believed to be the miles since the build. You also have a working radio, and of course the hula, which is very fitting to the car. Power windows. And then to put the top down, it's a very simple two latch system on the windshield frame. And then back here, you raised these butterfly style clamps. Just make sure that it's not, that it is release. Then doing this one-handed with the little phone for the video, so excuse my it's a lot easier two-handed, but I think I can do it one. So that little latch there, it's got this little butterfly that you have to make sure it releases. There you go. You open up the back. Usually put a towel there on the plastic window, so releases. Then you press this button, which opens up the top hatch, and just put it down. You should put the latches like that so they don't get in the way. These are the little flaps that have to look for the upholstery match, and covers this little metal component of the top frame, and then you just push in the center, and there it is. So we'll do a little walk around now with the top down, which is usually how the car lives, and certainly best angle. Most enjoyable, which is just absolutely stunning. The wraparound windshield gives it that very Euro-like roadster design. Just, again, one of the most beautiful American cars. So we'll look at the engine. Again, turn the key. Engine latch. automotive art.